Okay, I don't know how well this is working out, but I'll put it this way since it says it's blocked. Um, Fresh out of the theater seeing Godzilla -1, near a perfect movie. I don't have anything bad I can say about this movie. The story was great, the effects were top notch, and you talk about an emotional human story with characters you get invested in. You follow a character who survived an encounter with Godzilla at the end of World War II. He was a survived kamikaze pilot, and it's raining, so I'm going to have to do some fighting. Any other time this comes off easy, but when I need it, I gotta fight. But yeah, we follow this character who survived kamikaze pilot, encountered Godzilla, comes back home, and winds up having to help take care of this woman and a baby she found whose parents died in the fire bombings of Tokyo, and you get emotionally involved in these characters. Meanwhile, the scenes with Godzilla are absolute nightmare fuel. This is a horrifying version of Godzilla. You just feel in awe of his power, of his strength, and terrified for our characters because you legitimately care for them. What the atomic breath is capable of in this one, it's basically a miniature nuclear blast, and it is just, it was a terrifyingly realized effect. All the main characters we follow are likable. There are very great triumphant moments in these movies for characters. I'm not going to go into spoiler, but just everything that has to be pulled together for them to defeat Godzilla and how this was a civilian effort. The fact that there's even a line stated and it's calling to how Japan was in the world during World War II, and that for too long our country hasn't cared about the cost of human lives, but this time we're planning to survive. It was a great, just optimistic film, despite the destruction you see from Godzilla. The music was... I got to hear my favorite version of the Godzilla March on the big screen, and wow, that was... I might have teared up a little hearing that. And again, it was during just this destruction scene where you're just in awe of his power. There's a scene where something happens. I'm not going to spoil it. Hey, Maestro, just doing a quick reaction from my Godzilla -1 before getting some dinner, but just there's a scene with one character in absolute grief and just the raw emotion this actor delivered. This is easily one of my top 5 favorite Godzilla films I have ever seen. They nailed everything as near to perfect as you can get. I wasn't expecting to even see this in theater. My theater actually didn't get it until the last, yesterday afternoon, they didn't find out they were getting it. So I went to see it today, and I even treated my mom. If you got a local theater that's showing this, it's only in theaters for a short time. It's worth seeing, but I gotta get going because my table should be ready in the next 5 minutes. So, Maestro, thanks for stopping by. Everyone watching this after, like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you can, go see Godzilla -1.